So what is your focus right now? Your focus right now is probably this video. But in the moment, you can really only focus on one thing at a time. And I can prove it. Count from 1 to 26 in your head as fast as you can. Now, after you do that, do your ABCs in your head as fast as you can. It'll be fast. Now do them together. A1, B2, C3, D4. How far do you get? And how fast was it? And that's what happens when you try to do two things at once. When people are at the gym, I see it all the time. They go to the gym and they kind of like, they do a set and then they're gonna go talk to their buddy and they're not really focused on their workout. And their results mirror that. And in real estate, you know, I see people time block, making their calls to their past clients, their sphere of influence, the people they should be calling. But while they're in that time block, that 9 to 9:30 a.m., that half hour turns into, hey, did you see the Bills did you see the game? And what about so-and-so? And they talk about each other, they're not focused on their phone calls. Imagine if they talk to their clients as much as they talk to each other, right? Focus is the difference between one of those cheap keychain lights that they give to realtors for free at the festivals and everything, and you can kind of almost light up a keyhole with it. And then you've got the focus of a little more light, like a mag light. And then you get those stream lights that are even those real bright flashlights. That's a more focused energy. That's more focused energy. And it goes all the way up to sharks with laser beams on their head that blow people up, because that's focused energy. A laser beam is so focused that it can literally cut. Knock that bee out. Oh shit, now he's pissed. Is he still following me? I have to go Kung Fu bee. That bee unfocused me, and I let it. But yeah, focused energy is very, very powerful. It's just, you've got to recognize that it's not your instinct to focus. Your instinct is going to be very much to get distracted. It's easy. It's really easy to get distracted. And it can happen a million different ways with the electronics we have in our hands. We have kids, we have friends, we have everything in our lives. So my recommendation is to take small chunks of time, 20 minutes, half hour. Decide that the only thing you're gonna do for that 20 minutes or half hour is make your phone calls. And that's it. Leave your personal email off your screen, log off of Facebook, get off of everything except for that one thing, whether it be your Mojo dialer, your CRM, have just that window open. It doesn't matter. Nothing else matters. Like people say, well, I wanna look up the house I'm calling about before. Nah, make the call. Focus on the person. Focus on the person you're calling. When you're at the gym, focus on your workout. You know, look, I text between sets, I do. But you know how I make sure I don't do too much of it is I set my timer on my phone for exactly how much rest I want between sets. And that's how I keep myself from getting distracted at the gym. But you gotta stay focused. And when you're doing your reps, you know, you watch fitness people, they'll tell you that you can do the exercise, you can do the rep, and it can look just like you did the rep, but if you're not squeezing the muscle properly, if you don't have the proper mind-muscle connection, you and I could do the exact same exercise for years, and I'm gonna look better than you because I had the mind-muscle connection, the focus, the proper form. There's a big difference between doing things perfect and almost good enough. And it's just, do you want high-level results or do you want uber high-level results? Or do you want mediocre results? And if you do, probably the wrong channel. But look, focus your energy on your goal, your one thing. If you guys haven't read The One Thing by Gary Keller and Jay Papasan, read The One Thing. Great book. That book definitely set me on a path for sure.